The fashion world is still buzzing, and the streets of Paris are glowing with excitement. It wasn't just another night of glitz and glamour. No, this one was different. In the heart of Paris Fashion Week, something extraordinary took place. Something that left fans, critics, and the entire fashion industry in complete awe. We're talking about Rose at Saint Laurent WW26, a look that made everyone stop in their tracks. But this wasn't just any outfit, no. It was a statement. A move that redefined the power of celebrity endorsements and set a new bar for what it means to own the spotlight. Are you ready to dive into the mystery behind Rosé's jaw-dropping moment? Let's break it down. Let's rewind a bit. Take a look at Rosé's journey. From a K-pop sensation to a global fashion icon. But this wasn't just luck. Every step she took was a calculated move to boost her brand value and position herself as the ultimate face of luxury. When we talk about brand value, we're not just talking about the millions of dollars generated by Blackpink. It's about cultural dominance. The ability to transform an outfit, a runway show, or even a brief appearance into something the world talks about. And boy, Rose Blackpink did just that at Saint Laurent WW26. Imagine this, it's Paris Fashion Week, the most exclusive fashion event on the planet. Designers are competing for attention, and the audience is filled with fashion moguls, celebrities, and influencers. But then Rose walks into the Saint Laurent show. The lights hit her, and in that moment, all eyes are on her. The camera flashes. The whispers begin. Is this the moment she redefines luxury fashion? She's not just a guest. She's the living embodiment of Saint Laurent. Global ambassador? Absolutely. But her presence is more than that. It's influence in action. The power of luxury brands securing their cultural dominance is something we don't talk about enough. In a world where every influencer has a voice, every brand needs a face. And in 2026, Saint Laurent found its face in Rose. But how? It's not just about wearing a stunning dress. It's about how that dress, that brand, carries more weight than any ad campaign could ever do. Rose is walking, talking business strategy in motion. She's the perfect synergy between style and brand. Her influence drives sales, shapes trends, and most importantly, creates a culture. It's not all about the clothes, though. Rose isn't just a pretty face wearing a beautiful outfit. She's the business mastermind behind that outfit. Saint Laurent understood something key. They weren't just signing a brand ambassador, they were investing in a cultural movement. When they brought Rose on board, they secured a seat at the table of global influence. And the return on investment? Exponential. The fans who worship her style are not just purchasing the clothes. They're investing in her legacy. Every Instagram post, every performance, and every appearance, she's a living ad campaign that resonates with millions. That's the real business layer at play here. As the camera panned across the crowd during her appearance, you could almost feel the electric tension in the air. Fans were on the edge of their seats, waiting for that moment when she'd step onto the runway. And then the moment arrived. The dress, the elegance, the power. Rose was more than just a model. She was a force of nature, a cultural moment in a world of fleeting trends. The way she carried herself, with confidence, grace, and above all, a sense of purpose, was a lesson in how to build a legacy. Now, this isn't just about fashion. No, this goes much deeper. We're talking about revenue, royalties, and the way the digital landscape interacts with these luxury moments. When you think about Rosé's impact on the Saint Laurent brand, think about how fintech and digital rights intertwine. Branding today isn't just about physical products. It's about ownership of moments. Roseanne Park doesn't just wear clothes, she owns moments. Those moments are monetized in ways that we can't even imagine. Every time she posts a photo or steps onto a stage, there's a digital revenue stream attached to it. The licensing of her image, the royalties on her collaborations, it's all part of a new economy that's built on brand value and digital rights. But here's the real kicker. The business side of things isn't just about what we see on the surface. It's about legacy building. What do I mean by that? Well, just like the greatest entrepreneurs and cultural icons of our time, Rose isn't just creating short-term buzz. She's building a brand that will outlast her. The way she carries herself, the partnerships she's secured, and the legacy she's crafting. It's all leading to something bigger. A brand that transcends the stage, the photo shoots, and the music. She's securing her place in history. It's a business model disguised as fashion, and it's working beautifully. Now, let's talk about something we don't often consider, the emotional connection. When Rose steps into the spotlight, it's not just about the clothes. It's about how she makes us feel. As fans, we're drawn to her authenticity, her style, and the way she represents more than just a brand. She represents a mindset. She's a living example of what it means to invest in yourself, to own your image, and to take control of your destiny. Every moment of her journey is a lesson for anyone who dreams of building a legacy. Rose isn't just a star. She's a beacon of success, a symbol of what happens when talent, strategy, and authenticity meet. She shows us that success isn't just about external achievements, but about aligning your passion, purpose, and authenticity. Rosé's journey is a masterclass in brand building. She's not just in the spotlight because of her music or looks, but because she's mastered the art of consistency. Every appearance, every performance, every interaction, it all reflects a strategic vision for her brand. And in doing so, she's built a relationship with her fans that transcends admiration. It's trust. Trust that Rose is always authentic, always true to herself, and always pushing the boundaries of what a celebrity can represent. Her style, which seems effortless yet powerful, doesn't just turn heads, it speaks volumes. Rosé's fashion choices are never just about the clothes she wears. They are visual representations of her journey, her experiences, and her mindset. When she wears a Saint Laurent dress, it's not just a piece of fabric, it's a story of triumph, of challenges overcome, and of her owning her narrative. And that's why people connect with her. Fans see someone they can relate to, someone who isn't just chasing fleeting fame, but someone who is building an empire that resonates deeply with the world around her. Her emotional connection with her audience is one of the strongest components of her success. She's not just selling a product, she's selling an experience. When she walks the runway, her fans are not just witnessing a fashion show. They're experiencing a moment of empowerment, a glimpse into a world where success is defined by authenticity and self-belief. This is what makes Rosé's brand so impactful. It's not just about what she does, but how she makes people feel. In the age of digital media and constant connection, authenticity has become a rare currency. But Rose? She's found the perfect balance between personal vulnerability and brand strength. She's relatable, yet aspirational. She's real, yet untouchable. And that's the beauty of her brand. She's not just a celebrity, she's an icon who represents everything we strive to achieve, whether it's in fashion, business, or personal development. What Rose teaches us is that legacy building is a long-term play. It's about creating something that lasts beyond the moment, beyond the event, beyond the headline. And while Rose might have started as a K-pop star, what she's building now is a legacy that will endure. Every decision, every brand partnership, every public appearance, they're all pieces of a larger puzzle that will continue to inspire future generations. She's not just shaping her future, but the future of how we view celebrity, fashion, and personal branding. So, as we look at Rose and her incredible journey, let's remember that it's not just the luxury brands she wears or the stages she graces. It's her vision, her strategic thinking, and most importantly, her authenticity that sets her apart. In a world full of fleeting moments, Rose has created something timeless. And that, my friends, is how a true legend is born. As we wrap up this electrifying ride, take a moment to think about how Rose Blackpink doesn't just change the game, she creates a whole new one. From her jaw-dropping looks at Paris Fashion Week to her business brilliance, she's rewriting the rulebook for what it means to be a global icon. So, the next time you see her grace the runway, just remember, it's not just fashion, it's empire building in action. And if you want to learn how to do the same, keep your eyes on the trends, invest in your image, and always remember, legacy is built one moment at a time. Don't forget to subscribe and click that bell icon, because this journey is just getting started. And there's so much more to uncover. Keep watching because the next time we dig into brand building, you won't want to miss it.